Mahama is in to rob and destroy Ghana. That is why after roaming, roaring, what word is that? S with this doom so is also preventing our nurses to save lives. That is why instead of John Mahama to apologize and resign, he's defending himself and praising himself. Okay. Yeah, someone the Bokratano no pay yemfa emun samo emerald. Ghanaian Times ewaha the Chronicle awa New Crusading Guide of high in the other people and also yen sakan no pay emun samno yedinina and so ebro and other pay. Okay? It's just here.
Yes, I say, and daily graphic in Huno.
No running nina. Omo emso mkudi sala no umunyamai. Umunyamai. My ancient elder kwaku ejeni mbwati. Eda osu tie pa. Eda baby a obi a chiao. Say nyame gusora usra. Uni baby a ode to on the hard now the super guru asum.
Right. Me for Ghanaian Times and shall say na yenhwe hospitals grind to a halt as nurses midwives strike escalates. Not just a way Ghanaian Times the eda enim no say ene hospital ni nyina yes stand still obi anya adwuma eno am sheda fa menhia na dwono kohwe se de ho ko honum se buruburu bi eni ho enti strike no ho sensem ena the Ghanaian Times ede aba ene anopei eno ho sem anto hwa ye de wheelchair obi antim
wheelchair obi antim say wheelchair hwan e be pia
obi eni ho so that's a sign enti eno ho sem e wa ha afi ye ko benkuma faso district directors of education to get more powers to improve service delivery at grassroots. President, we Ghana Education Service for say district director empower
say Mampeni Mahama eno kan say ke betimi a yemfa district bia say district director na sa no bia manage ne de and they all total control so no be manage keke o
papa
nke be boa ma ye be hu no bia managerial leadership skills a ewo mu aseme professor Stiviade on kwa no ka senga headmaster bia ye ma manage school no so the person manage no
wow Josie Canada
na wawe so no be see how you motivate your teachers and everything it is district directors need the end me ne abaye adwen
no ho sem afei ma yenkwe na yenhwe de ewo ha Ghana Health Service and afei a friend is saying CK Tindan University of Technology and Applied Science omo ede o hanum afei Ghana a friend saying College of Physicians and Surgeons omo enso ewo ha ene omo keka ho nyina omo some memorandum of understanding say ene omo promote professional development. Since some person bridge the gap between the health service and the ordinary people, no, and so hanuma
Yemfa the Kuwakata the daily guide and so daily guide the front page, you know. And so draw doom so levy minority to government, nurses suspend all services nationwide. Ghana Lebanon Islamic School battles quarters over Squela. Journalist Bita remanded. Edubwa demands NS account details. Daily guidance so kasa yafasemu ekwekito a minority MPP mrashamu jafon round in central for shia na omo eka George Kwame Amako. One na new fund da ha say D levy almost say doom so levy ama say energy sector levy almost what today say doom so levy almost say abai new free on ekotobe kuma and there's a first strike and also almost say OPD say o my escalating no nti be BSA doctors say o mon kwantimi nya adwumanto kwa na epamo afei Ghana Lebanon Islamic School o say wasase da wono ahwe yi a obohu a na obi agiafa o ne ne betwea wa akra bebre Ora Dubois say sa National Signals Bureau on my account no yɛmfa details mra kwa do ade abɔ no sɛ o draw sika ne bi ekogu ne ono ana futu mu ne botomu no yɛnkɔ yɛ ne yɛnyɛ ho details yɛmfa account details mra na obi ɛho de omu sɛdem de kan na brante ba onya mfie dunu no mu a na no MPP for call yoko office search ma wontumi yoko fu nya no na ɔde nsa kɔkyɛ kansentweni no yɛse journalist Peter obi akompon sentweni no man, the bitter is in inverted commas. Unya daily guide.
Right, we call the Chronicle. Now, Yamfa eno and Twasum. Chronicle say draconian doomsort levy to drain Ghanaians of 5.7 billion Ghana cedis minority. And anyway, Abba say Abba. Oman Penny Usuba be yemi and one Harry. I fed the other back ready to the Dutrum. Afibia, not just 5.7 billion Ghana cedis. And then they be free Ghana for botum and no a minority in some of the to do. And honorable Kojo Ponkroma, Nymphony at the Hanma. What is a good book? And
another year calculation. How to say, he live in 1 Ghana.
We
8%. There 1%. He live here 1% on 100.
All right.
We also the idea. 1 city on 12 cities, no, 8%.
Tiano Honsam Awaham. Afei NS IGP called into action as Ghana Lebanon Islamic Secondary School raises alarm over threat being posed to students by squatters. And really can't Awahanum say Vera Oye Bramlabi to contest MPP National Youth Organizer post. Okay, ba ti ono suning phone.
Yemfa Daily Post ko wakata no entwa so who said Lordina Foundation holds 3rd quarterly health screening for Assemblies of God retirees how MPP empower drugged partially blind partially deaf man with kidney problems and sitting in a wheelchair to court for 2 years.
We kwacho fosu.
Kwacho fosu na eka. Oso mo sori amose kenofori atayare. Kenofori atayare a mo ma breso. De mo ye nie. Say in the hands of so kind of tane mana. Ono na one atoforson na Rich Japa. Ye bo mo kwa edufa ambulance. Na omkofa ba so ye pa no you know. Edu baby na gofredami hu se da bi papa no onye fit for trial. No me any film na Rich Japa and at forcing. And no na for you was a ben feminu na papa no te wheelchair mu. The Nikra semi hu ade ye na mo wonu kunsa de ne kobasa ati ode ade manam funi aba and ode gofredami funi aba and no for kwachi so a okasa no ono so ne funi wo ha. Afi esoro ho no we Daily Post so a also for real test family petitions Interpol to remove red notice. Kata no matro no all be akoma Interpol force e de hiem wo yare o da ya paso no bi o yare de usan kra kasim so ami yade ade nti na Interpol for special procedure de ba ya monato red notice some penalty mon kwai ko dwabia na papa wu ho dwabe asmanya friend opani kwamiti o si nipa open no kunu no o ba ya wona owu odan paso no tutu no bono me hwe
hey asemo
o si de open no kunu no ubaye no na wo wa oda bama so tutu no bon ye nipa oh my goodness
right wa fa yantwa so na afi yemfa the Daily Posts emfa entwa so emamom enne anopay na Daily Posts
okay Daily Post Maakye
insight say TDC ushers in new era in real estate with 24-hour client-centered service. Not just a Tema Development Council. One more an idea about to just say, nay, one more at the Ebra Uremuno, the Zedia, in here a year real estate, no, 24-hour until almost up a BSC Honoma. So your client now bar 10 beer over Kobianum, on bet me attended to, and no, our Hanum say. Afe, ma young Quay, Council of State pledges oversight on 1 Ghana city fuel levy to address energy crisis. We Council of State for Neka say one more shebo. One more behe.
See Jiskana. Enko yira consolidated fund.
Council of State.
Nice Ghana mo say yenko van fan kutuaka no. Ye de koto fuel.
And the Council of State they should come again. They should come again. And no ensem ewa Afi anti-galamsey task force strikes hard, burns down illegal mining camp 12 excavators seized in Offense Shelter Belt Reserve. Not just say we more gadam say no. You may know Makodini Binu and a war stay off. Okay, Dairy Farms Agbiwi, family of Oyarifa, won Jatu courts, and also a Wohanum essay. Ukraine seeks to kill free speech in Ghana amidst ongoing conflict with Russia. Say, well, Ghana had been commercial and no answer. And so,
you come was some umbrella next year.
Into Unya, I hear the inside paper now. Na just say what to be no working kind some na a woman.
Young for the new trust, Kuwakatano enter so new trust front page so. Nurse if one were her or more demonstration, we at a strike. Also, nurses strike continues as health ministry fails to reach agreement with JRNMA. Enra, Oronyan for Kwabra Minta Akando, so for help from this or AK dining hall prefect, or there a nurse if one penny phone shy na shemono or meant to me a mobibia po. Nurse if one say, dear minister. Pese aba pese o de kachira o monumunti o se o mo just condition of service no ya kat o dada
ya kawie
it aba fa ne san secretary asha maji atum it enye is non negotiable sa no mo eka
ba na ne adi o
ai
ampofutwum anasa ampofantwi o
na ni adi basa oni nya di o mo fa ma stop bragging about temporary city appreciation and find solutions to Ghana's problems. Francois to Mahama. Dr. Francis Adomako, a friend of Francois, on a board Wadroman or Fred Dom, and my MPP Asante Regional MPP organizer. And I'll say NDC Aben, a bomb Samarane, says Sidi no Afedi and Yahu day. Na Ghana for how you go so no. Umunya sa emrane no mobalaji groups ave semrane na how Ghana for so no niema bo aye den ene de ka ho nyina kan a wakani na onsem e ko wakatai emum Napo rescues a Jonasi Rehabilitation Center, Kumasi Cheshire Home and Kumasi Children's Home with food crisis. Dr. Matupogo Prem Chesene Diane Why Day Power Sa Yankafi Wakobo promoting science journalism in Ghana. SATCOG leads the charge. Stakeholders back Gold Board to stop smuggling, streamline trade. Sami Jemfi. Sami Jemfi or that Gold Board are not on also say Ghana men want him the form will track out with Kakoko say yepa say Gold Board nebema ejina brane na yakon edietia wo mo fan kuntrase edi gold kwa no cotton ni para smuggle gold a Ghana bo company no o say Ghana bo company no didi kan say gold na or smuggle no ya boka yedi kan boka say ontua ho to bia ena say eko Gold Board on semrom cotton a omoji dollars na omode ba Lebanese Indian Chinese or the gold corner cotton dollars na on famba if so no nya ha no free no obobo na japade no a Bible say o japade osoro fa ko odi wo ye hoho ne manfre ni wa ha ono betra no onya na japade o hasa nti Gold Board adwuma mo ye ne swani eno so nti omo ebo omo abaso ebi nti fancy kuwakata udo na kom na so edi sala no nti nyamu arum di sala ni we no mba ebeto so by baba be Ken Ofuriata na busuafo krata o matro e de akoma Interpol makope OSP ni ade emu nsem a ewomu na ansana no yenko ni enkotie minority omo nsem no omo friends ntwofo nhyiemu omo kaye e de fa Dumso levy ya omo chese aban ebe yi levy afiri ho na omo de abesi anemo no kujo bonkroma chichiri mu se ebra omo de yi levy ba no omo de share budget mu ema omo de beti budget ni nyina ho wie eno kra na minority no omo twen ni we de finance bi sai ne budget awie wanka levy bia fan say di levy bia ho asem budget na twem bibia koto no May June ena odi aden ababe rewo inti rakojo ponkroma.
Specifically, let's take a moment to compare this Dumso levy, the D levy, to the E levy. that was recently repealed. It will be recalled that when the MPP introduced the e-levy, our then colleagues in opposition bastardized it and told Ghanaians that it represented thievery. In fact, they used the expression pickpocketing. Unfortunately, a good number of Ghanaians bought into their propaganda. So let's compare the e-levy to the Dumsor levy, which has now been introduced by the NDC. First, the e-levy was advertised in the budget. It was followed up with town hall meetings, and it onboarded extensive public consultations before the bill was finally passed in Parliament. This Dumsor levy was smuggled through to avoid any form of public engagement, consultation, or scrutiny. It was neither advertised in the budget nor in the main order paper for the day. And that's why we say that this amounts to midnight robbery. The e-levy had an effective rate of 1% per transaction, yet it was described as pickpocketing. This Dumsor levy has the effective rate of 8% per transaction. And that's why we say that it is midnight robbery. The e-levy avoided transactions that were not in excess of 100 Ghana cedis, you will recall. And the argument that was canvassed at the time was that we had to create some room for the very poor to be excluded into the operations of GRIDCO and ECG to reduce transmission, distribution, and other technical losses. You have followed the arguments that part of the problem is the losses occasioned during transmission and distribution and collection. If government really means well, that is one of the areas to focus attention and front load. Number three, we're asking government to pursue the strategy that we proposed in 2024 to go heavily into renewable energy, as advertised, for example, in our manifesto, to reduce the need for fuel importation and its consequent negative impacts on the economy. And you will recall that prior to 2024, in the elections, we signaled that if the NPP was in power today, we'll focus heavily on augmenting with solar power, so that this whole thing of buying HFO and fuel for the power plants will be reduced. And you don't have to then come and impose these levies on Ghanaians at 8% to pay for the inefficiencies in the sector, contrary to the promise that you made. In closing, colleagues, it's already clear that the government intends to go ahead with the implementation of this draconian levy, and they will not listen to anybody's plea, anybody's reasoning, or anybody's alternative ideas. We as a minority group representing over 10 million Ghanaians, and sometimes people say, oh, they are just 88. In our 88 constituencies, you will find over 10 million. We want to advertise that we'll be embarking on the following. Number one, we'll continuously engage the people of Ghana, civil society groups, driver unions, and the media to showcase the true impact of this draconian and negative levy that the government is imposing on us. Number two, we'll continue to stand with the groups of honest Ghanaians, the driver unions, the Chamber of Oil marketers who are opposing the levy or asking government to pull back and to engage better and not to go by this midnight introduction into Parliament and using their numbers to push it through. We know the government has a lot of goodwill, but this is not the way to do things. Number three, we'll continue to stand in solidarity with the Chamber of Oil Marketing. Specifically, let's take a moment.
Way a for Kojo upon Enkroma. Yeah, or no, a four say, be Rashabjani, or call Rashabjamo, ranking member, Emma NPP4 Ewo economy. Skasemo, or no, watch it, you say midnight robbery. Now, Ojidi said the Omunya bre, you live your muchichi, one son of the bano, a benya bressa, if you were percentage wise and so on. You live was 1%, but we know it's about 8%. And this is a you know. Wamo ede ababe share anemu. For Chrome Rashabjani, Unyam for Ibrahim Dunso, on also Ekebi. Yeah, into the honor so Ekae.
Ebeku Ghana for Kumu, Ebe Praye, Ebe Maya Watchley, and then I said, you are found over Abba from Kaka. Now, a China Danyane, that's a Amansendra Swopek, or Mokoyan Yaman, let's say, found over the Kosra, and I said, Danyane, let's see the Russia say Pija. Tax na ni biom bi ye flo ade minority e kan say e kan e energy sector no ade ama e kan aba kese e excess capacity charges e PPA agreement e aban we 2030 no sign aba beto Ghana for so no ye fe bibi take pay so ya sa ekano ana ka we nyina ba be meneye na omo double standards omo ye ne se ena omo se de kutua ka enchina obi so omo se de kotofa ho enti de ye bi sa ne se de na omo di sika ne ye de e ba be ye sika no ka bo ma 5.7 billion na 11 ema ye 2 billion no mo se ye krono enti 5.7 na mo ji Africa na fo botom no eno de eye den de pesa Ghana fo nyina de o maso ene o madwen ba ho ne se sa eka na o sika ye o ba baji de pa na o de be yo mo de kotua ka ana so o de kotofa ho ana o so ka say energy sector no challenges o betumi asolve de ye ka ne se take up pay no o ana sensan ye o mo nko no mo ne eye o mo ma ye sign na kan ya ne nkotena ase na contract no mo ne o mo sign ye no yep John Jinapona be kind say or quality veteran or so mo be renegotiate contracts no now we renegotiate contracts ni ye ECG ne grid ko ni ade or mo transmission losses efficiencies e wo no woni o mo ntena ase fa nhihye pa KPIs into ho e mo mo ntumi solve sa problem ni na wi now with the taxes e ba be she Ghana for so say ye tena ho e ma o mo de ade we kwa de be
Way Urunyan for myself, you know, for ya more a walk for Chrome, Runyan for Ibrahim Edu, and also what in Michael Edu, rather Michael Edu, and our telling car, and also Ochimu say a 2 year, how should the bagana for sono, and the dear was something car. Yan go to next strike, no, Rich Hospital, but before what I say is biting hard. You got doctors who went to me near joint to bar na or more air pam mouth for set monko. The also doctors near my or much ni pansa na I take you temperature pressure near the nobody there to do it for them, and they are turning away patients. Oh, I sabi outdoor I say abayase.
Yeah, a necessary for air strike, yomoko strike no. Overreach hanim say ampa who say necessary for air. Omo nyina ko strike na mo doctors e were around omo ye omo ejuma enti ni akoba ni say sesia no e wo say omo fa ejuma na nurses for ye no enka omo de ho e na eno so no e ba ne sa na ejuma ni koye bebre e wo omo so enti no ye ka say the doctors they are overwhelmed because workload no abe increase. I didn't say every on a regular day uba hospital ha patient or muba hospital ha daily basis sometimes enya over 200 patients but uko OPDCCI I won't say number na reduce and I know that ebi mumba because omate say nurses for a strike and no near best say penyifo ntina say na I come to an agreement saying a nurses for nibeba back to post na ejumana koso. And it's any medical kan ye no doctors no mo ye ni ombe to me aye. Aha unse ejuma no nurses for wo ejuma omoye na doctors nso wo ni omoye. But send ade na koba no e was say doctors na en check vitals. Omo ma medications ni other staff in addition to ejuma e was so monye wohu enti no workload na akodo so akoye bebre we are hoping that on beba back we are hoping that is our hope now because definitely no we can't run the facility without the nurses.
We a Ridge Hospital, no so on crying. The 24 higher Sabia so Casa nurse food ni wa a Joano daughter for non qua into me and ye and on no. Now about Santimante Moa and this Samajukumu Melburubi, Omodia Tuja say a Quania and Penifo ma Melburubi a Jumano. It is so discriminatory. Ayoko football but undi anymore in passing mount. Omuna na ye Juma bre. Ama endi Samajukuabi do main so. I feel the power na baby ya. Ejuma no ba ne ye cha o me ye NDC kuo ma obre o mo jani no ma ye ejuma boa ma party na ba power so ye hwe o manim kra anti penifo kwane o mo fa so a o mo ye appointment no kolem no o mo hnyai Ibrahim Lincoln one the leader of the youth wing of NDC Central General of the Semi Etuja
NDC voter NDC nyano Ashanti region ebinsi wɔ NDC abapase buja ni na na ho de ni and to me by ya yɛsɛ youth wing de yɛnim yɛn abasantene anam sɛ ni kama fonti na na sɛ to me by de a yɛsɛ camp na de twa wo kra ne sɛ youth appointment ɛkɔ so ma de bi abɔ so by youth appointment ɛkɔ so national apprenticeship program I know Osman Abali I know regional chairman I did list akon kan sɛ saa mrante wo na yɛ adwuma wɔ kuro mu anu enti sɛ wɔn so mo twam de so aba madam beti mo drusu ne regional chairman regional minister say ya fama esu mesi na so benti no kwasem yentimi emfa to me am obi anon saa benti no koye kan se no da bochire o we moga wonu koye fa so ye win election then sa do de ba idea anam se of from company ya fa saa to me ma no na nya mo ye wa hanti bi ni ni na ayo mo parochial interest in tira e no mo ye sa no ma no na ne ye ka aka ne bi me si ni person pain obi bia da bɔ ne ti a onya NDC ne wanya adwuma ho ham no and that the youth bring e be da bi bia be fa ko bia asante we dey dey go so ada won kwa na to go so aba to say what to ba to to ba ko je ye ni camp obi de odi say ese ono mom ne bondi no on twe ne ho free youth asem crampo youth appointment on twe ne ho free e tell am say youth bring na wa asante we dey ye ni kama fo nti obi mo obai on kan dem aye ada youth bring for ye na NDC for na I said, look at here, any never papa, Dredebra, any I said, look at here, and now Sammy Denfi, Mona Macan, my Munti, and I was a minister, and Madame Betimo do say, the young Trahomo, I must have the way else. Your mom party leadership, your mom 1 week, see any proper response. Our next line of action, every press conference, about the floor.
We Abraham Lincoln, and yeah, American man Penny Abraham Lincoln, but Abraham Lincoln, Yuma. And I was sorry, or can say Ura Franco to a champion to say a learned young guy. Unila on
she, your man, she, your man,
one can say to a year, bonny. I didn't see it, a child, so I don't know, tea, and no ass and for. Your baby doing in our home, come bounce and rat and not dotty, a baby, and rat so come on, poem. Na enyas and keto akra chese pen 43 ye pie mampon kronumu enrano na nyagro du dimu akotre ya santime ura na ase tu nyame kese otu okrure krawe ne branwoma so trana pakemu na opie ho santia hene de e freezer amemu bible mu ki Solomon ene tra pakemu song of Solomon chapter 3 verse 9 no sine Solomon oye apakan fe fai ya hene a ya apakan no na chese efiri ho ahene so abekwa ajata isisi ahemfie no ne yade sika kokko na aye ho ne manyina no bible say efiri Solomon ahene no nti dinkin Solomon no enye kwa na amamre ne amane a epie ho nyagro otumfo ekuduru ho akire no o se otumfo ebeba na wo sa ahemfo nyina trase nti ahemfo nyina ebai ya o metrase His Excellency John Dramani Mama ebai afi kufidi ewo kufo ama pade hye the gentle giant also so pie ho adudi adu primai
William no
also pie ho iti enrade the gentle giant ne de ne son malam ko chi kakra ne hwe the gentle giant John ejikum kufo ama pade hye also all the any son no na womo ba no ti na nyasem ketwa kra na nyasem ketwa ti asante amamere no efe mampena da John ejikonkofo wono na oba no nyame ehira no see fi be kobe 86 years bidi mampeni awie etinchen a wo gira home for person ya manyasam na akwa obetufo kama obai amampani John Dramani Mama so no so abamu mpenifo bonchidom kudru bedru airport ya Dr. Frank Amwakohene na Chantel Regina Minister ene Kofi Buache Commander 1 omunyira so behia no ya ono so bae no na efepa na mampani dada na nado so bae ti dotie no abawiye nra nti sei no that's no sebu su dia command nananom ewe kura nti amane kwan so no say isi mampohene foforo ansana eyi na ankasa mu enso aba anti eno so ede eno yebekwa akoye kere ofuriata na busuafo krata o matro ese ekwane a yedom de hye na fa so no omonte ase se die nti obi are a Interpol OSP de krata ba modnato red alert notice nti almost we de tehunu pa na OSP aboke na to dada and that came time no na OSP piska unya na
because
mami kam no some kakra na afie mra na yenin komo was abuse of administrative powers by office of the special prosecutor in a matter of Ken Ofori-Atta. We, the family of Ken Ofori-Atta, have chosen to make this public statement due to the actions of the Office of the Special Prosecutor on 2 June. We also call for the withdrawal of the Interpol Red Alert Notice and have applied to the National Central Bureau and the Commission for the Control of Interpol's files for deletion of the Red Notice. We cite 1, deliberate suppression and manipulation of evidence by the OSP. 2, violation of human rights, example, right to health. 3, disregard of judicial proceedings, denial of due process. And 4, breach of administrative justice. The public deserve to know that after the facts of the unlawful declaration of Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta by media briefing as a wanted person and fugitive from justice, it came to light that the OSP may have manipulated evidence to procure an arrest warrant dated 11 February 2025. To date, the OSP has no charge stated against Mr. Ofori-Atta apart from what is stated on the arrest warrant as using public office for private profit. The arrest warrant was procured under unusual circumstances. The court records are not clear as to how the OSP secured the arrest warrant without a filed affidavit, which is a matter pending in court for which the Interpol office and the Ghana Police Service had been served. Following the unlawful declaration in February, the OSP was taken to the Human Rights Court in the matter of Ken Ofori-Atta vs. OSP, primarily for using a media briefing to declare Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta wanted, a power not sanctioned by law. That had led to the violation of his human rights, particularly his personal liberty, freedom of movement, and his right to health, all protected by the Constitution and international human rights instruments to which Ghana is a party. The OSP has disregarded the ongoing proceedings in the Human Rights Court of Ghana, in which a ruling is scheduled for 18 June by contemptuously repeating the declaration of Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta as a wanted person, even though Mr. Ofori-Atta was ready for a video recorded interview while attending to his health to allow the OSP to elicit a caution statement until he is fit to return to Ghana. Example also that a 4-page document to make us a kaya in the Omo Kenya say a brady kaya OSP friends and trophy shemu no declare Ken Ofori-Atta wanted no warrant a crowd call and cry fake and then your papa Utni Pantruti Mon Quedubia inti sa red alert notice no almost the crata comma we are saying Mukua Okasa Opo this ye be acheno. Now the krata koma omwa omna ye ho adwuma ye from National Central Bureau and a Commission for the Control of Interpol woman so the krata koma om say Ken Ofori-Atta se bunwane yade e no yade ya ohwe no yade na no aye kra dokra say obitum ma a video conferencing na enkomo bia besom ndie ma record na mu wi a motuma ka say ne amount issue caution statement na ya kire say ampa kwadu adi abawo no ibeti magina so ede akokota mai we nyina bi my dia ekwan ya omne Ken Ofori-Atta efa so no wo mogidi yesa achia fi se krata fi Mayo Clinic aba nyina dia danse papa no yare ya bosumi de to so dumi ensa adota for be an operation for prostate cancer de no bi oyare a obekwa akoye operation de we declare no wanted ti omonsem o maka no edoso ensem wa ewomu enso eno no sade bi ka no BC nsohwe no baso ya fi enkoda ye omokoye nsohwe no omobro empem ahensia 600,000 So we figures na afi bia e kɔ nanim. Time I say free SHS na se no na e na 400,000 na kakra e call 500,000 say atra 600,000 ya che say kora we nyina so bia pe free SHS bia ko obi epe bia ko space is why we
say say free compulsory education they say I face the akora they do test referencing
they call free test academic facility first year
say kora da first year nti obi a school going age bia o person ko school there
no so okobi
to go
aye
ya man kwa man nko
mama from man kwai
aye mama kwai because o say na totu ya niam yie
sebe ya obi a
yes obi betimi akobi
it afi enkwada ne 603,328 candidates a member near 297,250 and a man near 306,078 it ya better no mu wie ma e bi anya ware ebi nya meba bi nware
as a member say man does say member ma does be member say 52%
kakra na man ye 52 man na 51 point something o say
ka bi ho ka
o say na so for ten how there ATM member mo control so bi si omo wie GHS no omo ye 297,250 and the man ye 306,000 and 78 ATM man do so chen e member no be ye empim enkron around 9,000 more than the male counterparts. It's already no SHS intake no a man do so say omo baby girls school pa o yeah school ya oni a convert na ya girls school because omo say a man no edoso omo 11 subjects. I have a problem for JHS students to write 11 subjects. Are they? Can I 10? Just last year, yan 11. Also, no more subject to your friend no BDT. Basic design and BBB. And it's all much him. Yeah, no, you're the creative ataba. And you're the can't cry the career technology. Abeka am I 11? I could now watch JHS or 11 subjects. I could training in our house and I said BC no so the man here den say there be actual 2 papers. So ko SHS o throw paper back to be 3 days 1 week kra na throw bi. But we there almost start china o chro me throw 2 back on 9 1 no match second one. Sa copy Friday no matter about Monday to Wednesday and upon 9 1 and upon 9 1
ade
di golai omuti
omom your reforms no and they should look at these things na some of the things na a whole school no some of them where they excuse me to say and we there are certain things that need not to be yes okay who go school I am model in the model of omom waba na kakra bi ya hu ba bia o ene wo yi wa hanom ni atela fa honom na subjects ni bia sebi o ebi ehu enhia sa no me fantu in quote na ye yia mankwara no ho ahare wo mo anase be ye nsori wo kra enya bibi chenchene ye hu sa kwara no fa nko ba bia ye wo ha nyina obi educationist ye te hey be educationist and sometimes we the burden edan kwala no so oso obi okra no ay confused oso we after ko do examination who are the kra wokotro and I think it doesn't augur well for until mo educational reforms no should look at these areas as well.
Ba ko a wo mo ne say BC no mo be tro no centers this should be why bo mu nyina no and no obi antro na de won school nti one of the reasons why kwala bo on mo a so ba be da ba bi o this should be why just kwala na ba be da krom no more down 1 week no more true your mako you guys here spreading and say I think we go quite anymore no also to me nanka obia to me try the old school that is the only way you meet my spread because ebobosodo and it doesn't wow you penny cry no we try back we here time to go and revise and come and write a second one
too much
we on books you create crowd more musu na or try back on 9 maybe or we be 11:30 11:30
just 1.5 hours
no I could try another one the following day or say the following day which 5 days see my team fast exams no assessing kolano performance it is something that we need to look at very very well because going forward no so we see assessing kolano ye pa dia ya de ba kon say ye tie ne hweden so call Asantu Jamia and Nura for Francis also a town you're a member of parliament for Jabin last year no nyame MP kra ye and Nura osaye biu eman kra won impesua so no of our mock a home eka korano mock ye ni nyina no he sponsored it and Nura osan so ato mathematical assets as usual korane mo be here nyina wom ya omo e dia koma the education district director of education say akoda bia ne nsa enka ne de se be yebetumi aboa ma de osanka ba awfo ne aba tan eye se we baje mock fee na wasa akoto maset ne me womu ye bebo amakora na kosua de nyina so provide all for them asrese nkora no apo de enya de pa yenkoti nsem a ode etudwa
ya waya ma ye no mfe ehwe ni mu se ye de be man kola ni nyina tibia na meye nyame adawo ma afi nso asaso ebre na sa adu so eti na wo se meba na sa abosha na masato ho kokoye dwuma de etisese ya mesponza ma school for nkola na ye mo na we nsa akocho mathematical set na me kato ho no mu se yeto aba na wie na me wie ni wie a afi bia na meye nyame adawo ma afi nso asaso ebre na sa adu so eti na wo se meba na sa abosha na masato ho no no o se medi so ene na ma afi nso so no masan abase yedikan medical mama ye moko na wie empanifo no headmaster na ehye results na me hu se de sisie de toso nso se ma set no nyame adoma Wednesday e na on between na o se ne me mo mo nsaka na nyame adoma o mutimi de man kwala na Wednesday no mo de trend so hwe no eno se promise na me make ye no sa time no eno na mpese me sa to aso now entina ne ye de enema we asa bro mu bi okay so far no this time nipa e trend so hwe no e 1465 etima set no so no eno na me de aba no nti akwala bia de no e baako schools no so yeah about 42 GHS omunyina no so na betre science so no both yes omunyina no yeah private and public and nyina na makambo ma me say dem yeah no afi etwam no the same thing na me yeah no satame abey no mesre say nyina no behwe da ye de ama enkwala no na omonso so atimi ayusu di akotwere so hwe no na mo na ebo awo no yes last year de buy no manti bibia wo ho sa se obi nsa nka ne de obi ansa kan mo ko no so no obi anso ye ne de results no so ba mo hye projections o mo ye no nyame adom yetimi nya sa asen numbers no e wo kuru ba ko se nya asen numbers ba ko 8 kra na wo ho ansa na ba ni ko fodi anso mai ba ko ti ama 8 na ni ko fodi anso mai ba ko se de o mo ka kire me ne no ana eba mu nti nei no be yusu se de o ma sa aka no nyame adom a ye betwen so hwe no be wie ne nkra no be sa de sa results na na sa ba na fe ye betimi ehun se de ye no improvement ye ba na nim se afi kra de ibenya amana brodi nya last year no so said the teacher for na prepare nkwala no e wo sa awofo no so no ye nso so ye ya famu de no e de mawom e brand say bedu say na ba mienu aka say obetwen so no ye mamofa na kwa no so ntimi nsua de to so no sakwala bi kura pese bi a okoye bibi we born bi won software center ho no ma me na bi a obehuhu bibi eno so betinu na kasa se de be ya obetima gya sa na nkofa edin born bi ama no no ho ne bi nso so
we mrashe jeni ujina man for Asantu Jamia for Francis also a chow near ma wode command kora by BC afi wo dwabin pesua so wote ho enso asem no ye na education is ne bedin komo na ebusa se me se de me ken kora enso hwe no ya na se de sibobo so no de to me ne de ye hu bibi 11 subjects and you are writing them on the go unya shas ya de bia mienu ujiram sa confirm say obewie eno eyade a source of concern ye was say penifo so me hu bibi ne be yi nko ade a omo de ase omo ebeye eho enso bi ma me message kakra na afi ye message na enkudwa so ebra na ikoba afi abedwafo nya kwan no matrase. Also, I'm Kim Dave from Fijasa. I still wonder why the incompetence of ECG in the delaying of the power and collecting their money. Government officers, schools, thus SHS and tertiary institutions can raise internal funds to foot their own arrears. Other than that, to wait for the government to pay or to impose it on Ghanaians. Oyibo Boateng from Achuman Rebehi and a member of MPP Media Pitoke. People close to Honorable Kennedy Japan should talk to him because his comments of late won't help the unity MPP seeking. Enough is enough. No, I don't know. Asempa 8 Odianu. Lawrence Maakye Buche Asinia Soren Kwanta. My question for those claiming that the strike action taken against the government over neglect of conditions of service is a bad faith just because the government is only 6 months old, is that the government not taking taxes? Is the government not taking taxes because it is a 6-month-old government? Nurses and midwives deserve better. Good morning, Ofine KOD. I'm the only trotro driver with a swag. Listening to live from Ejuso. We the drivers are pleading with the president to withdraw the D-levy to ease Ghanaians from hardship. Of our police, the state of Onwe Kwasu Road is disturbing and dangerous, so they should channel part of the 25 million assembly fund to Onwe Road. 25 million assembly fund, no for me day. And only ye degree Kwasu. Drip your degree Kwasu so. Of this government want to kill all Ghanaians. When Doomsaw hits you and mosquito bites you and you get sick and go to the hospital, there will be no nurse to take care of you. These two ministers must be sacked. From Prince and all the way and so Abba. Musa Batwa. In Aswase, President Mahama has demonstrated a strong commitment to enhancing the living conditions of all Ghanaians, including our hard-working nurses. Although his administration is just 5 months old, efforts are already underway. The Minister for Labour is currently reviewing previous agreements related to nurses' conditions of service to ensure decisions are well-informed and fair. We urge all nurses to consider returning to work and to continue engaging in constructive dialogue with the government as we work together towards a lasting solution. Good morning, Ofa. Please ask Ministry of Health if they have stopped the sale of clearance forms. For 3 weeks now, I can't even buy the form online for my younger sister who is now in Canada. You won't take good care of nurse, and if they need documents for foreign land to Wahala from B boat, but B is a nurse if we say what do they call Canada? So
Ofa, mame fan to just say and nay ura dem honoma, a dear products in the good honum, send yash for ma, which twatch no crime is so, and the menu ya confer ash foam products. Now, dear, a yes soft finishing yano, and mra dem no, and they be good honoma. A hoya tourist attraction man for a cheddar crack near better with them because a name go a ash foam. Tinay make us a nan can tent when you achim el Kumasimo, a ho and a showrooms no a be a war. Santasi will be a honum tafo, a hon you edgy more your ho. He main office no a work cassie a tough friend, a melody showroom and also Hanasako ash foam depot beer a ben worm. O qua was say and nay kill the same magic a surface nibi. Couches me dresses me dinner set, center table, and a fee, beds a hodo, mattresses a hodo, home soft finishing yinano, car security se me now okay we pet near side I'm out 30% discount. What one in yinano say 100 Ghana cedis, not just yet 30% the free room, that's a 30 cedis the free room, that's a suit to bear 70 cedis. Won't pay we open there. Now open munchema, yes, so what our man 0542 697487 0542 697487 and 0556 579214 0556 579214 na yanyoso yesan abom kokko se nipa bonfo no womo enkom da so te ho yom pedwurumti muani enna ho
Bank of Ghana for so ba man for kokko se muani na ho. And they said, no, what to say, media house and I say social media so now your body research could be a bar or so the Sika Betoa in si home, Massa Obeje Pa. or say money and naho. The higher the returns, the higher the risk. It is out to say treasury bill interest you say no be a banner or pegem say 3 months for better 2 months say Bank of Ghana for NMA will be licensed say on your deposit taking institution. It shall be ban or cast for sika better months who are among who say Bank of Ghana for mom license and to me crata son fanya juma. I feel only 2 media, radio station, TV station, online channels in any say a mama client will be a say oba be bodde ro so do sika beto e be ma o say media house bi a obi ba so be bodde ro a mon verify from Bank of Ghana office say nipa no ya ma no license so tumi agi amanfo sika e de to ana product bi o se me wo no bi a me we would sika beto e be ma we Canadian e buy no so the top so me say na amantoma and the keka na hwemu say Bank of Ghana mom license to me krata so monye say adwuma no ansa na wadwo watum ama omoaye se wontia bibia se Bank of Ghana for say any financial stability department for ni nkomo omo supply ne 0593 974486 0593 974486 omo email address complaints.office.bog.gov.gh complaints.office.bog.gov.gh and as a Bank of Ghana for officer Accra 4th floor urban block at the Bank Square no oko da kubusa say company say na ba o mecha say wo we dey or they will sabeshe boase the agina tomo no ono e na say one no adwuma
my fan to anim say ene yade be ne ha wetete wo ama okoda na afedie osori anadon say siu asho demir fam ato adwendwene nko a no kura so kum mesro anu yi wo wate yade bia ha bia no anu yi e wo ho the here ne say obefa cap na do woni achim e wo ohwumase school junction barakese kwan no so anaso won kran afo ni chim e wo new achimota petroleum bungalow ene family life international school no edi nhwe ho and abahu Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services Sebio, apart from so was siem, apart from such quata aye war, and now when ye fra be ye dunum ede cro, and I said we are chacha, ya dear bia or the tuna something, nafako, na ye nihu ejuma, and famau. To say ye stroke ne how buye, and I see ya dear, and amojam rosso, hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E, typhoid fever, and malaria. Ena echiwe bunu anase sebi osa ena etete wo also mu a type bia o de ba ye be kon amaw oba fibroid eda oyem afei ohunamani insansa ne yade aba enimbema sebi o prostate no cancer atom anase ehya na ye kese fabra na ye mmoa wa bema enso hu bema yo sebi osore anopa bia de odika chiawo eye obema bes was sorry kinti no jina ho na de dia fone a na wo fon wa fone sa baby am fan fabra e Grace Gift na yemmo a watin sanso na sebi wo ba sebi wa himfie ho enkoyie sebi ehono mo encheda enya homka fabra na yemmo a wo pese onya wo wachia bre unya bi wo bema wo sori anopa enchi abo sanso ena ura dem a ura ya na chese ye chocho eya bema dem yemmo Captain Zamban ha oba mfa ne sam mo betika se mo apiafo mi wura wa ye adwuma nti wo bema wa ye mrem e wo mpem a bra na yemmo na yenni ehu adwuma emfa ema frey 0246 518003 0246 518003 and 0244 126123 0244 126123 ye djuma fri dwada kosikusiada anopa no son na kopim enwumre nonum na yapon
GCB Bank Skakrabia Kanani from Ghana Commercial Bank say dini GCB Bank also your shareholder tin kratoi eye obi a shareholder no wodo dwetre akwhye Skakrabia num and onti Ghana Memra Companies Act na kire say wo your shareholder no you have the right to know and attend annual general meeting, extraordinary general meeting, sharing of dividends, any financial student de be ba fi na wie adwuma bank na ye ni nyina so saka bie no bo akoto shares GCB Bank ban telephone number o frenko ni email address o de baaye o send bibia enko ɛno nti wo a woyɛ shareholder wode sika akɔtoro dwetre ɛwɔ GCB bank mu no ɔsɛ bɔmmɔden a borrows GCB banks kakra baabi ɛbɛn wɔ fa okrata kyerɛ sɛ woyɛ shareholder na update information no me no telephone number kra wɔ email address how the bank can reach kwan wobɛtumi afa soɔ na ɔmo adi nkita na information bi a ɔsɛ wo nsaka bie no ɔnso nsaka sɛ wontumi nkɔ GCB banks kakra baabi a kɔ ɔmo email address ɔmo website www.gcbbank.com.gh www.gcbbank.com.gh and I say shareholders for what portal be ep.gcbltd.com colon 98 stroke shareholders portal. Of course, shareholders portal and also update your records. Ninya current phone number, email address. Would next of kin be sabe a shareholder information be or say on my will be our sabeka shareholder and so register on SCSD so contact a broker chrono yeah shareholder number soma also utimi to shares no share broker ni nkomo now update information in na kama pa GCB Bank, your bank for life.
Ewiase de se okona obi eto na wo kan yade yo no to nwom na eya busa no se nsechi ba ben eno wo se wo nsechi ba ha etoro bi a yade ne beba de nanso kwa befa so abekono no eno a enso ebeboa ama ho ato eno nti make say what MK ana say what Metfarm enka we MTN form ena akofa ba se enei yentwen ema yade mubu ngu ho na afa nyese afa na manfo mbe pija dese mfaunto kamuni mfaunko debi your packages ahodo ewo ho no ma busum bia betuatua 10 cedis ana 161 Ghana cedis busum bia na afa wenya access to a doctor anytime baby a wo bia aye osawo efficient pharmacy and you click here na chese odo steps ye de dronom e de abrel na umpewe na apede na de tiene se packages no medical bomienu ya wo 10 cedis there and 161 cedis there package a obefa no eno ebetimi e the insurance cover account ho simple say ajewa to hospital na say wo aba and also be saying health insurance depending on the package we umpewe na apede hin the here na say obeko MTN so na afei woni womo edi nkomom na afei wo achrew na also wetomodin na busumi bia 10 cedis and 161 cedis na afei sanema mboss we utu fie na yama qualified doctor na wahwew and also to fee no click na afei pharmacy ndro na openo na e de ababe down MTN say bra na yemboa e wo sa kwenye eso
Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic. So what Balm of Gilead and I just say Elder Dr. Edmond Atta Oha. Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic or more and Ghana Police Service, the Prison Service, and Ashanti Region Penfua Kabum, and the Kessben Media, Sinyami Aduma Memenda Ebe, say June 14, say Father's Day neighbor. Oh, and until Yami Aduma Memenda Ebe, a free health screening. Ediama Ejanu Munina Ewo Ashanti Regional Police Headquarters so. Nti member no bi amra omobaye eye screening, prostate screening, cholesterol, kidney, liver, sugar test. We munina ebe di amount. And upon watch pepe no mabuja data. Confess the last person ebe no ewie. To me drew hon kwa san on my last person ya. Once you kai se kwesi ada no. Yeah Father's Day no my health symposium and our ceremony ewo PIWC Pentecost International Center New Tafo na ejano mo omadwuma so ani pa no wo mo so no ya bo mo abaso eno so wede no be baso awia no me nse pepepe de ti wato nsa afre wo no Balm of Gilead penfo ha eno obedi nkomo pretty surely osebo mo de asa so bebebi
wakonto ho sam te sen eno opeso tu kwan ewiem na befa na emfo ni nkyere babia me kyere babi ba akopɛ ɛhɔ de wo de fa hɔ no ma ha wo house nyina to atwa enei amane ben ene da so sese wo tu kwan kura wo yom hyehyew ye me bia mekɔ minim ho nsɛm enti na Kessben travel and tour ɛhɔ nom fa akonto ho afutu akonto ho akwankyerɛ say reservations ahodo ɛde amount say hotel deal say ticketing deal flight no kra no ɛho ɛhyehyɛ ɛte sɛn flight no kra da bɛn na A2 flight no ɛkɔ direct anase ɛbɛyɛ transit ne nkro no bɛne nyinaa fa bɛda Kessben travel and tour na yɛmmoa ne sanhyɛ nyinaa brown wo de bɛda yɛpɛ wo de tumuda wo bɛkɔ aba asomdwe bia anase bɔne bia ɛnka wɔ na yɛde tum a ɛtutwam ɛkra no sɛ nei wayɛ hyɛ nyinaa wiem akasika de betwa ticket dwetɛ ne ho yɛ dene ɛde ama wo adeɛ so wankɔ aneɛma ɛsɛe yɛyɛ sanhyɛ na ma wate yɛbɛtwa ticket na ma no be share na afi we di so kama umpe we na pede hin hwehwe e kira kwan e wo first floor Asada House Adum Kumasi ana friend 0209 434999 0209 434999 na yen news.
Kessben University College in Sona Airfree, what we senior high school, University Bay na Okro. You can for Kessben University College Mount Saint Innes Ghana Tertiary Education Commission GTEC. Wajoma tuma accreditation. So University now I hear accreditation chila kwanya. We to be akase we university so certificate no. Na ajo de kochiche nkate. Omo de ende yajoma tum ti Kessben University College certificate bi on na wono. If you Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology degree ni nyina ho de free eba na entry requirements will be a SS no also we have 6 credit passes 3 core subjects in English, Maths and Science and 3 elective subjects ka home we are mature student when you fear duru no kwa uni SS abodi nkata akra no a we experience ya buy mara makwan say mature student 25 years and above most to university course from here in Bachelor of Business Administration or me accounting option marketing human resource management banking and finance BSc Information and Communication Studies Technology, BSc Computer Science and Entrepreneurship, BA Media and Communication Studies, BSc Nursing and Midwifery, BSc Logistics Procurement, Supply Chain Management. They can home be pray. Per admission form libito. Ewo Kessben Media Kumasi Adum Asada House and as a Kessben Twin Towers Abrosan Ye on Crime Kwame Nkrumah Circle afi Kumasi City Campus of Kessben University College ebe Asada House Adumeya and afi multi credit savings loans nkrabate bia Jasta Ghana me mudru ho Kessben University College admission for benye biato on main campus or contrast Lake Road anyone kasa 0501 637383 0501 637383 after 0264 170475.
Mefa to just say open Dr. Nipa nei eba aba wa udunum sensem and afe bema sebi ubema no se ase atete na onsiesi mani nyina honom dia for ni chim ewo eye Dr. Nimo ho ona woni what scientific herbal hospital ono ene behwe owo team of medical specialists scientists na researchers omo badwuma ye papa enti say name awo emma so ebema oba fa bedan bema no sebi anase wo ba no problem aba home eno fa bedan ne emwa obi wo honom a bema yi wo prometu ogina nyina won ko badwuma so omo sebi nkwamwa wo mo so o kan gu ho na diku o kan 1 2 3 4 5 na asa esi untimi enkan enkowanim obema sabi prostate ehawo kidney anase liver wakoma no na problem abahom anase cancer ena etete halitosis eye enum kankan ena etete bo honoma was packet tanye na wajem chese sisi a premature ejaculation na eno aba besin ekom afa infections ahodo how ente shewa eye siche yade mojamroso typhoid afa ulcer mbubuye yade bonu anase nnompem na problem aba anase honamani ena problem aba metwere ena etete wo hepatitis A, B and C afa obi wo honoma say an retentive memory anase o memory no ho aba problem anase yade bia ya krankro ene yade bia no fako ni what scientific herbal hospital na yemwa ya sawa laboratory service ho scan service na fame ya wo machines akese yade bia no ya behwe na yakon ede amount ye adwuma every aye adwada kosi memenda anopa no so kopinse no sia bebo Kumasi ene nkran ene wo Kumasi watonsu Monaco Junction yane Adansi Rural Bank no ene die no hwe sanso na Accra mile 7 overhead na Eco Tantra Road no eben Janet Corner eho ene wo friend 0244 087687 0244 087687 and 0279 087687 0279 087687 na yenyo so
right my yanko Balm of Gilead alternative clinic so elder doctor Edwin Ata ewa ha na se dedi kan no yebedi enkobo bebre da bia wo kyerɛkyerɛ sɛ ma oduane enye woduro yes adachi bia no eduro no ebeye aduane edi amawo na ene ensem kakra wo de mayen ne futu wo de mayen fa ya pomode ho no yentie na edu memenda de a said I can free screening na ekoso no Asante Regional Police Headquarters obi amabode so maybe Dr. Akwaba
Yeyo dada
na ho ye
pacho nyame adom na so
fantastic ɔde akyɛ amanfo follow pa. People are taking your advice. Gye sɛ yɛ pa. Ɛnɛ deɛ na homa yɛn.
Mpatwɛ da ase sɛ yɛnya opportunity aba afidie kɛseɛ so. Deɛ kan yɛ da Kessben management ase paa. Sɛ mehwɛ airtime ne boarding. Na because of the media kɛseɛ a ɛreba so na mode airtime push sɛ ne bɛyɛ bɛma nipa dɔm aba na in fact ɛnkɔ yɛ papa so ɛne management ne nyinaa so ɛne mo nyinaa nyame nhyira. Sɛne mode ka nyame boa Saturday 14th of this month anɔpa no wɔtwe ɛkɔpem sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ last person no. The media kɛseɛ paa yɛne Kessben media ka bɔ with Ghana Police Service, Ghana Prison Services, and the Church of Pentecost Permanent Ministry, for PRWC precisely. And they ba a gentleman da a Sunday. And until say, a chade be at the ma ye janomoa, the kind a apomodane, and quantity de yamedia mine, no mono. Yet to me a cry of ye na ye put good stewardship measures in place. Ne pa yamedi dreamono. A best sustaining a brabo a airborne. And until a funny in our cambo say, because of a janomo special inteno, I was a media soon for the moment. I also Kumasi Central Police Station, regional commander or no ankasa any team a hosting program no, and I call her Yenije Keke pa say be a more organization or more ankasa so ya not to say. A senior minimum, to a police officer who was Santa Regional, we a prison officer, we any uncram bia, especially Yama Memo, Mon bois, na mon fire papa mumpi, na omo me check your ma pumoding, because a coco eba, a beba beda wa also, na a chimiabwa, na more banswa, mema mumma, papa fonon kwama, mon calmo, son bea. Eba omo aduane di mu teacher dietitians nkyerɛkyerɛ a omo be kyerɛkyerɛ mu na mokoye nti sɛ mo no mu ni hɔ na omo nko aba omo no omo ba mpo omo nka nti munni papafo n'akyi na omo mra na mo nso mo ba mo take opportunity na mo examine mo ni peduan mo nye those medical screening no nti the man ye de ne sɛ ye de ENT for ba from Mensia ana Konfanochi ye de eye specialist for free tech hospital and Konfanochi na day to day eba and ye the dentist and so from Konfanochi eba and apart from that biomedical scientist e Waterford government hospital and other facilities and Konfanochi. Dr. George Asante Region president for lab scientists into one also organize team wa eba be kan ho na yetimi amadwumedie na koso ana yenya radiographers for na sonographers eba emergency bia yetwa prostate scan ene abdominal pelvic na nyina no yebetwa ewo ho no mo enu ntino nyame adom Saturday no from anopa no to anwumre no sa na ekoso na de be ne de kran so ne say mo ba mema mo ndidi anopa no ne mo betima fa bibi kakra hye ho ne mo emmo be say around 11-12 no de mo be bantam ni nipa be 300 ne de ye mo aduane ye mo aduane ne nyina no obi na wafa Saka na in fact Yankopon insure pa nyame insure no na ne kwasia da no momo regional minister mayor mo kuma police commander prisons commander any asofo akese any ayemfo any individuals yesi wo so anyame adom omo bi adwuma man nkofo nsai call ma no any papa fo matete omo remu ahwe nkofo mo nya gina bia daddy me wo wani mu de e o say omanya dibia bi omotime du position bi no na je say omonso no ya bo mo abaso pa na as part of the awards no ya the heart surgeon or science cancer cardiologist ba obekasafa the heart of a godly father protect it and live longer ya the prostate specialist Mr. Dr. Appiah eba Africa were one of the top notch omunyina no ebe matox ewo dwumedie na sentidadi dwumedie kese eno no Sunday dia na PRWC ni untafo the Church of Pentecost one ebe ko na Ghana Prison Service mensia honomono omo Jama group ana Ghana Police Band omo nso keka omo ankra to ba Pemem Jama group enti ejmedia chese esoweni na enso kachire ti dia kan de system Jama Dr. George na ono no nso ebem bi patanda
doc akwaba
yeah
na ho ye de
pacho ko na so
de na ye hwe kwan
very good and you see there yeah starting on I think say yes health is wealth and yes prevention is better than cure and yes detect to protect apomuden ho nsem ne there in fact ya na ehu hia pa but ya na unfortunately no in a part of the world no bebre no inform apomuden ho nsem no serious very good the obenya die adwuma obekọ bebre ni sorry very early in the morning obeba fie na adiasa entubo say ohwa na ni sugar started cholesterol ni pressure cholesterol ni cholesterol was true but onim anything about it we hono bi ebu ahwe na dey akose bibi something else but we hwe mu no na there are underlying factors one pay attention to so the fact that with me call ba every day no enchese bibi aye come on and until na such programs no ye encourage say obia momodin nomra o ma hwe na pomden e be check sugar o pressure o cholesterol o liver o kidney hepatitis ni nyina ye testa nyamiadum test ni bi wa a free nyamiadum Balm of Gilead Kessben any organizers yasomu no test ni bi wa ba a free but hano de ye ka ama atifu nyina ya we say obo also o ye say free ntino oba na de nisam yenu debi oba mpacho o kidney o liver o cholesterol o prostate sanema ne de mestremo mo ba mo face kakakra because eno de enye free hanti ya ye ba ese na ebe ma omohu se de ba ya oba no aboabo ho enko ba se waba ya ye ni nyina ma because bebre ni e free ti wa ye de free ni nyina wie no yesrew fa bi kakra ehu be hia se so be check you liver no
be check the akana ka ho de
very good because obi wa efi afina hyase ebesi June ya ye ka say no onye checkups da on checking ni bibia da aduane de odigum kama de bia mtai the car example on the car yeah yisu kai ye cover de bia checking ni ma we breeze so o check engine oil o check we o check tire but onipa aduane de o liver o kidney o for wani hu but what check da na enuti na ye say Saturday ebe bomo de bia wo bia no bomo de bra na wapomudi hu nsem ne de ma hu nsem ye de nya is stewardship of the body onipa aduane enyame ene dia ma but or expect say at any point in time bia no obema emu hwehwemu no eho ahia every say yes early detection eboa ebia na fe na de no ehase but unim ebi nso na hase na enko nanim enti at sa program bi say na ye wo a doctor fo a omom nim de abehia no oba we can advise you ye betumi atufo akas a chechew ye hu bibi kitu bi a ye betumi hu say o ade we afe na eba enti to ho anamo ade we eba ya che to ho anamo ade we so ekonanim enti akwanche ho ne eni enti be stress say program we dey a very big program and you be say o ba boaboa ho o ba mendidi se be ya test ni bi ho a se odidi ya utimi nye se o sugar how did you ana o cholesterol you be stress say o ba boaboa ho se be ya test ni nyina na e ho nyina betimi aye you very comprehensive checkup comprehensive checkup if you ebesi unase test bia no o blood group o ni nyina ye test aye be no e be se be ya mo bia na obi apom de na den akonkan enti etiefo nyina ye hwen eno mutie no Saturday and Sunday program na e ba no ye stress ye nyina ye mra na ye mra ma hwehwe ye mpom na bibi wo ho a ebe boa am yetimi aboa wa ye tu ho na montem na ko ba se ye say had I known una mpa na we de we boa hwe na bibi akosi na emfa enuonyam nyere emma
okay that's it eda em say Dr. Chichiri mu ye pa kakra be na wo de soso se de eni abie se so wakaduane de se wo ba ma ne ni echimra na ka chire be ma na mo so se mo na mo hyebu ka ase wo mo the right food be ma busua na wo den Dr. so a chire test ye be ye ne ahobobo se ye de bio na wo de twato ma ye
yola me last me bre akra me de twato ne se won se muscle no ye ko hospital the last place ye can bye anasi exit ne yakofie pharmacy enkofo enum nru rather than so obehu ne ekoso ansa na edu atoa so entimemi momo de misusu pa se anka ebe ya afimuni na no se yewura almost half of the year. Obi on checking the BBA da. Ebeye den pass wonam ho keke femono. Before be more wasum na wa wu ensida. De bia me kase ni penny time on the hospital and nurse sika semunti. These are the two major things oyone kese eba. But unim so we detect now protect on ho. Adenim po ba utimi so ano ntem ayesa cancer ya. Cancer and then my building up free radical system no my cells and no grow abnormal no. Said doctors say specialist or my oncologist. Into my you trust ye. But what tonight na one now is so for drew bia ye you with the one number bia. Obe weseno into a shred a janum and nanum Ghana for say sebi ade ye free the ye. Bomo den so beba. The all case liver, kidney, cholesterol and prostate na ya obitua bibi kakra no so when you say sika no mpo ameya enom prevent o se memo de ye sugar de hepatitis de typhoid de malaria ne ye free ni na be ye free ni bi na ko fi be o ka se ebi o obitua sika ntino o ma I mean wa obeka oni ma so
kakra nkan kra say say de kra ne say we in kwani asante so
okay
yes. Normal price how call
there be obey no bad na unya ne sa
there be unya ne sa
right
we know the price ni na crab form
okay
so be ya obi abetumi ayden
ababi okay enti o number no here for number no to bia
and to free for numbers no in terms of direction adanse share number is 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 and that's 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 then in really 1 minute obi tie o tie ne bi o issue dada and no the only place also by him for Mom of Gilead
okay
o buy with competency teamwork into between how now the building so good assume they say oh no what the be o honya man say be vitamins and minerals are e won nuane no no obetimi anya no fully na why enjoy life
right
that anya mi show mo pa
so pa Elder Dr. Edmond Atta ne Dr. George eno mobile so bomodia senyame yado me da ebe asante da police headquarters so police ura obi anyohwe yes the fire fancy and Prada that day do bi amra free screening now ba the free be ni na ma so person ko deeper wa wetua kakra ya da normal day no kwa unyansa no how bia the Balm of Gilead Alternative Clinic do wa to try doc ya mi shout
then impatch them
yeah that's it pa therefore sabre be trust na fi yasase edin komo ra Franco to champion ha or communication team member Emma ruling National Democratic Congress NDC Dr. Simon Boateng enso ba be kai ho ono say assistant secretary ma MPP wa Twama Bia South onso be ba na yedi enkomo ye be hwe eto na eba no di levi no ho asem ne yakama no teacher say ade no abai na smuggle na adwo no be shemu into midnight robbery na yaka ho asem next strike ni girem no am say UTAG 2TAG and a CTAG almost almost strike the can say UTAG a University Teachers Association of Ghana 2TAG a Technical University Teachers Association of Ghana CTAG is a College of Education Teachers Association of Ghana is in our university almost book and research allowance abaye ntua aluta omoso ombesha se kerofrata sokrata the busia for e dia command perifo say red alert news e dia token so no OSP ni no eni ni here Aga Frank akwaba
from patro mo Joseph bro
na po bie
obo ade adom tinkom ya de na chese ahoden ho ti me fa konya yeso mini kancha asabe no share
I said it to be a bet me nda nwumre mete na wo ha ina say dwuma na na guso ni mo mon kai say wo so abre
dwuma ni bi akatua
so aye bi ti de se fata wo no esa
o ma bra say mi na yidi no mu kra
me buru nra no my word pa o
I didn't say for far too long no ya twen
ya dey a politician tie wo are ne be bre ewurawura no to nata hum ne ham no power ne ba na akofo obi Yes, why Ireland Northern chairman and near the CV a bet talk. That be a campaign.
Omuna di sikaba me to t-shirt
to no scanner by scanner TV na take a campaign.
Scanner to be no penifo madam abani say no ma monhwe na montena se na de mfa de da no de ye nto de da se de be ya adwobrel so betumi atena se wo party nim na ofama me mfa kwanya so na me ncha His Excellency the President of the Republic no Ura John Dramani Mahama no ba Asante Mampong ye doti ya ye de ma ye nana osebun so to so mienu no ba se bi papa ko fon so ba ya mpanifo titiri ne ntiri nyina ba na ma mencha ye Ura Chairman Bigedu ye party chairman wo Western North region osan ye Council of State member the same region na ma memra santema ntema se na memecha honorable minister Dr. Frank Amwako hene babuna odi juma bo santema nkoso ne mpuntu mecha ne pi na machia the chairman of the party for the region Uru Augustine Nana Akosi chairmano obi a obi anopai mecha wa kwaso kokwanso di twato ma mencha Uru Johnny Kofi honorable our former deputy chief of staff ono so odidi juma wa kwa menkromasuya pon mo papa mecha ano papa na machia NDC ni bia wo sentimental ne Ghana nyina beda asefa
energy sector levy man no say you D levy dumso levy na mo smuggled na jo midnight na mo de buy say chamber of marketing companies cry sorry na so here e levy am yiye na mo je 1% and then mo the 8% and eba at the end so muntimi nchum ye o kan say
ofa no da say ene osambisa na sabi etuo ye ade a sabi sikafo adefo kra omonyom ho kra no esurutuo tua na meka se kwan we so for the first time no adaba for it mamuni bia ne Ghana ni bia ne omampani na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enya adwene se eye kofa by Owura John Dramani Mahama esla ono na kofa by senka the legacy debt bia na free Owura Rollins Penso adaho na eteti oman nyina munkani asem no enka ebe free ho once and for all ya shase the energy sector levy by Owura John Dramani Mahama eye iduanum MPP for amanyoko eba aban from 2016 to 2024 no ena omu collateralize anase omu de esla yi ekosi awowa agye osika botene frisabre no enkosi 2025 35 ena esla no sa sika no ebeden yebetu awi na yebede ho na sa sika no yebetumi aden afabia ede ayi bibia o ma we mu entimi no kasa esla na wo ho na nka yina anim se eba na betua ede energy sector na yanyina munkani aka ya boto ho dada no edo no sabi Ghana enimu chefa biem entina hu obehia se omampani John Dramani Mahama ni nyansa mu ni nim die mu no odi etuo kakra eto friends fuel a yebeto yiso se de be ya anyina munkani bo anase etuo a yagege ka edaho ye $3.7 billion no yebetumi atua saa kana ya de afri ho na anyina munkani na yenya ne daada ade adwumadie efri se ene me no nyina be ya dansefo se anyina munkani ya de a uyi free nipa setena mu enye yi yedi free ni afri ba mu nyina no anyina munkani nyuma kese wo ma we mu nyina no sabi so mbetumi aye omunyuma die na ano be die omudwuma na afri anyina munkani enti ni se koba se anyina munkani ebeye dumso preso a sabi emwa Ghana dwumadie etoso biu Owura John Dramani Mahama se 24-hour economy na wode ba no nyina na ho odin pa ebegina so no anyina munkani enti se yantumi anya anyina munkani no ho bibi na tena hoda na se sabi eba be dumso se dia sabi enwie peye na man nkan kokran so no sabi ebetochima enu nti na ya de se obi biara sabi obeto fango bia later ba ko bia no sabi Owura John Dramani Mahama se wadama my sidi baako na yemfa nkoso dumso no ano se de be ya anyina munkani an be dan ebegina ho daada eno no na yenuanom driver for be commercial vehicles drivers no se atwamene bo anase atwamene to free se na num ha ya ma hye wo mo se nkomu omuntete omo shentuade no so ohamu nchichemu dunum 15%. Nanka shentuade no enye den emrafom. Ampa ebi mu di ose yoyo ebi mu nso sabi amfa an nya adwuma enu nti no akokonkon ho na eto we yisan aba no na sabi ha dwen kakra na yina nso no yanimsem se nanum kakra ni no dollar ade a sabi aba fom yi ama sabi sika kakra mfa so de kakra abehye driver ni bia botom ni timamu ni bia dan ebotom enti yina no sabi ye bebo ye ho so na yasre se timamu ni bia sabi sesei wodi sika nkwa na di wudwuma de of which that is the case out timamni bia di sika na yedwuma de wodi bia na besrew so de tete so na timamni ni bi so ho hara no sade be ya amamu papa yewura John Domani Mahama ba ya obebu hihye papa wodi agu akwam ama dollar ne so ate no obi bia so betuma yeden enya so mfa so enti driver for ye besre mo se to we a eba no sabe enya to a yedi ba be hunu hunamo already yatete fuel no so ama ene auto liter back I think 12 Ghana cedis and some pesos. And you know, say even my 1 cedi crab can hone eco 13. I think say far cheaper than a bra 2024 from where na your 12 liter back could be 15 cedis and 16 cedis. And into your best remo, madama. And yet sabi sikano no be pe edia ko was and srim and answer would be the cocochina num. To say the 11 no a ba ya share your bo. Say 11 and ebano. Enka de di kan mabunu a eni dwuma ye wo ma we mu no nkedi ba bebie nwuma ama mabunu na yeden anya bia ye nanso no ekowi akire no sabi ankoba ne saa enam yi levi kro ya so ama ye close ye to boot nyina bia nanka ka bia dura sabi oyi sempo kakra na teku kakra ede ma aban no ni nyina ye totum adan ani enim say projections aye ne kire yen say 11 na ye ba no e ba be cater for all these things because sika ye project ye senke binya no nanka edo so pa yie enso no ni nyina no ekoye hwebuada etoso bio deal via ebe ye nyina no omampani no amayate ase say dumso nti ena wo gigi sika no enti no we will hold him accountable se sika na wutua no dumso nti na wutua edonti no se koba se wutua na emre ko nanim kakra no se dumso no da so tena ho dia then we can hold the government accountable said papa debida de nti anasa botaye nti a wogigi saa to we ni kire se o de ba be so dumso na no enso dumso ni emre kakra ya wo hya se gigi sika dumso no tia na te ho enu nti dia na wo ka enu no we can hold the government accountable enu nti e besre so obi biara sabi why na adwun se nka wontua anase oni obeya ye kire because of this tax nti de besre mo sadansa yem kotodwogu fom se e besre mo so obi biara ne nti papa da romanti no petrol no abafom dollar no so abafom enu nti no ye nyina ye take this opportunity this advantage na ye so ye fan develop ye mind no na se ye say paso opangoma so sabi enye nanu modenti o ne mom ni ye ntia eto aye agye no sabi enye se ye de be wo se ye sirem ana se ye de ba bechiche sika ne de ama politicians no mu de was o muslim na mom ye de kwakoso oko a eye dum so abeto o ma we so no ye de kwakoso ado enti ofa anopa ubusa me anaka kra meka kire sabi etiefo no hwefo bia o hwen na anopa ni se modaroma eya de srede ne yesre o man chekire na collective effort obi ebo no humode won ba bia o biaro se de be ya o man nka nkroma ne mpuntu no sabi ebe wie peye enti e besre mo so obi biara mo ho so mo hya mo ho den na ye nyina no yemfa akomapa ane ahoodene anya dwuma mfa mo man Ghana enchekire se de be ya
but the only can say mo say 1% e-living ye more than 8% aba afi nchichimbu no a minister de mai no itro bi o mo say ekutua energy sector levy ekutua a car the energy sector debt no minister aso che say edukoto fuel nti ade no kra no mo mienhu ade porte pa riska ne koye itro bi a minister siska no kra isa esenke agide brosa
ofa no kra asema ho nkomo ho enen no pe ofa me no wudi ani che enne anyinam nkania na ye nyane nyina no sabi enye hydroelectric power ne nya na se nya koso mu na de sa nkania ne de nkwa mayen ye wo plants ahodo wo ma we mu ayo American power any car power plants ni nyina generator nyina nkania de mo ma we na no no na atoabo gas pipeline no so ye de eka ho bi eno no na the energy minister ne pese o kire ye say before sa plants ni nyina no mfidie de betuma ye adwuma no ehia sabi fango e de agum na atumi ade anyinam kania na yedai amaye enti e kana eda ho ni bi no sabi sika ye ba bagege no enya dwuma de ba akopɛ ne de be fan ye de bi beto fango ade agusa plant no emu na etoso biu eye a car ɛda hɔ 7.3 billion na ɛda ECG for hɔ no yɛde bi nso ayɛ dɛn atua saa ɛka no na ɔfa ma menka wei nso ɛmfa ntwam memɛsra ban no mewɔ mu sɛ mewɔ mu deɛ. But the inefficiencies are what ECG hono. I think say we have to resolve such issues because say the contain consua sabi to be for consu bi anya day MFE say yanhwe na the inefficiencies are what ECG no yantumi an siesie ho and answer and resolve such problems na you bet ma jeje timamuni ne to even 5 Ghana cedis a later but still now no e kaba beda ECG yanhwe illegal connections ahodo a e koso ECG etoso bi yanhwe meters a yade ama nkrofo no ho at the end of the day omuntua ka bia amfa nyede eba oman no meanwhile omu enjoy electricity no ni nyina ka ho bi na ama esabe e ka twetwiri dia abeden abeto ECG so etoso bi ana wotumi kwasa wo kwa akwaji meter ubetua sika ebia 4000 cedis 5000 cedis ye express wosenka in a matter of a week or two near do meter amount and so me no kase offer e betuma di afi na still unsanya na enkan meter no ni nyina ye the inefficiencies a wo your friend is say ECG was aban no bɔ ho so no odin sesan ye den ene nhyehyɛ pa ekɔ ECG say de be ya nima papa ana eto na ye tua no ebenya ho ye den ebenya so mfa so offer to so bi timamuni no so said anything there are a lot of people are almost engaging in illegal connections and no can be na ma sai ka twitwi dia benden abeto ECG for ho enu ntia ho no so no aban mesre said there should be massive education, there should be checks and balances strictly. Said the ya obi biara obafum illegal connection biano. Ye second one sabi asotwe o biano. Ye de be den, e de be mani pakro. Said the ya ECG as a company no be gina brand. It also be abayina board ayena adwene senka obama private sector na den abewuram na the revenue collection ni meter distribution ni ade ni nyina no private sector no so bama. I think it will ensure efficiency. I think say eno no so ye so ye pa ban ne person wo ye beboa ma ECG no because say ye kase ye tua the true your friend is saying power na ECG edema no say ho sika pa na ye kase ye ntua de a enka infasode kra ebe infasode bebre because na ade be chan de be san uko ECG ho a nipa delay bebre ba e pe power ne bia ide e de akọ mu fie mu ntua eden na de a sabe enso to no ye nya so mfaso enu ntia ban wadama eno de mesre sa ban na wonya ban no onya nhyehyɛ pa na sa de be ya sika yitua in the name of power electricity tariff no ye be use the judiciously na ama oman na yeden anya so mfaso enti ofa na de o kan mi ba mu a sika ye bagege na sabe anya fu no kwan na de beto na mum e ka na eda hodada no so ye de bi betua sa e ka no na oman yinam kania no so atumi agina so brane that's ofa
right Franco to champo me da sibi ba yen ko yenim na ye hwe the nurses strike say it is biting hospitals no be brave and nurse for no call and doctors so omuntumi nya adwuma they attend away patients yeah say nra much the for no say enipa na ewu no doso omo say conditions say so many aba agree that minister fancy say no mu hia ya obeso ye no foforo ti omo ntia say
ofa me da ose anope na akonya bi me wasan de ma me no de meka ne say oman chechire ayese sabi nipadua ya nam hoi ye wo obia ne ru a ople se de be ya oman no ebetuma gina brand na ne mpuntu a ye gina ye hwehwe no so no ye nso atumi anya se de ehwene ebe ye no ensa ntumi nye saa ena de ensa nso be ye no ehwene ntumi nye de enan be ye no afuro ntumi nye ena de afuro be ye no enan ntumi nye meka kosi sen ofa meka kosi se dwumadie bia ankrankra bia edi ewo ma we mu ne ho hia including our nurses a teacher for a omodwuma de bo man nchichiriye police for ye omodwuma de bo man nchichiriye aban eye na dwuma de bo man nchichiriye saa so na ye nuanom doctors eye omodwuma de bo man nchichiriye enti next is for ya label almost omo render essential service omo dwumadi omo die de sabe esombo pa ye te se de teacher de no so ye den esombo metie ofa only God knows the number of nurses are mismy day matete wo mo ye nyina no obi eboa se de be your man no be den e be ko nanim enti modama nurses for sabe aban no mo ye nhyehyɛ eye afi etwa mu se mo conditions of service mo se ye mamo fuel allowance ye mamo medication allowance se de be ya wo yare na go sabe ya se nurse ni no aban be den e be hwew ye mamo a salary increment 13th month salary yen for mamo I think some of these allowances no can you bet ma hwede an can be hwe ni bi but mostly ya na here say obi bia odi dwuma bia no sabe na ho fama ne na ho ode ne se de betuma gina pini nto no yemfa numa binya den emma no se de be ya obenya opepa no no so edi ne dwuma likewise over politicians they enjoy a lot of privileges nyina no ye den enim sam entinka nurses for no de nya exceptions but sabi ya say the all odon sam no ye den odema ye hye so man no politicians and also aban no ehwe hunu se obi biara o ye di ne dwuma so bia no ye tua ne kafite dwuma ni bia katua efata no me kan kosi say nurses for madama sabi two wrongs do not make a right. And untino, Sabino, Sabi on far more conditions of service in one factor into the budget, and for that matter, on shall says will be tria. And no interest Sabi Nipangu, and no interest Nipabi, the innocent soul now, as innocent patient, no what Yarasabi on your day, on her inqua. And unti a bessera, madama, my beer, a young castle, ye beer twasso. Monsamra, no madama, mumra, Yarasabi, no medimujuma. Conditions of service in Abanaka, some madama, ye bet implementing 2026. And sabi aban de woka empro e ka mpro eden ya aban no beden obetua enu nti madam amomra ye besere ya de srede na ye sere mu se mo beba na mu nyina no mo den mababua na adwumadi e wo yare sabia bia no so akoso because we share the number of people as see in hwe wo nkwa as a result of the absence of nurses at hospitals one I think it's so alarming and for that matter ye tokosuka se ye mayebuafu the abanye ye enu ntine ma me di adwuma ebe ye your friend is disastrous and I say oyunu ne bebo o man we adenti ebi okra na wo na nurses ni kra no sabi wo o strike mu no ebi kra wo mami na wo nua ana wo ba ayare ese ode no kwa yare sabia okwa nurse ni na pese ebe wo se weden ohwe sa akora no waja na wato na jeje mu sese wo so wonko sese wo de nua na na se obutwani ni ko hospital ho sabi hwan ena enkohwe akora no enu nti ebesere wo mo sade ekoso no I don't know. The minister has come out to say mumra the discussion table yen nyina yen sinkonya yen to adwene ne yen hwe kwan pa ye befa so asa conditions of service no ye betume tua dia mamo but mami oye akonanim na ma nurses for no so akonanim na ma nurses for no so edien omuso conditions of service no so no ye de ma wo mo ofa na da se papi
Franco just champion da se Dr. Simon Boateng abetu Dr. Kwaba oh yeah there
me hu ye mbacho
adamo so strike no mo sha se ntia na
omo no ma ye bi danti ye ne omo dele ne esuro kakra
sa
omo ba pe no be so omo de omo nsaka book and research allowance enye papa omo history about bibia anhye danye enkoyiza ofa mechia woni otifo na machia sentiment titru ni mampon omo ye mani efe sentiment ran so ye mani efe in fact omo aya omo advocate say na ye yen revise ye no omo hwe the dynamics no omo rewrite omo note because a ye nso on a major part enra na me hwa I was imagining this week mampon economy mampon ne important ho no local economy no
the question is, do we take advantage?
Oh meaning say definitely because dome ko e obi bedidi they all told you no I mean the ye bibi the all minim say obi beto bibi definitely minim say the all ton aduane the all ton obenyeska enti
the all ton nsuo obenyeska
credit card
oyemo
fantastic enti
the year so on the economic
aspect
obi so just cross funeral tourism
that is former a minister for amount for say but this week here Obia Traba say omo criticizing no but they are going to rewrite their tourism. I mean it's fantastic. And ye dampenifo say omo ya ma na ye fe. Me ne otuo mi chia o. Obebro incumbent communication. It is a PhD. Din. Just can I don't know how can no. Say me ba na me team ni otuo. Utimi say na no kan sem foforo na akoma so eja sem foforo di. Onim say to ye omo dia ba nye ofa. Enye she say wo buy and only police for any sorry only drivers for any ye only adwuma oil marketing companies any ye adentia wo wunim ufiri wakoma mu pa nim say wo de ade ba betum and na wo force hom wa wo di police for ahye wo mo any media for ye nyina obi ade na no atum ahye wo mo ama ate so omo ti so ani na otwemienu wo see petrol bia enye 1 gallon no mbacho wo tie mi a enye 1 gallon 1 liter bia no wo de 1 cedi ni na echiri to ade no so it is a wo to 1 gallon beer now would you about 4.5 Ghana cedis. Ofana sabi area say de coin. Who we are no catch a driver for ni say omo de momuntum. Na why na woto ade na de womun su ni say omo ton enyo na producers no ono the tax ne to so a wo de to ne to so a enyo ono na be fa wo. Eye me be ya me fa trotro de wa wo te trotro mu no driver ni no be che the amount
about of car no car buy one foot
oba be che ede oba be che ede sa etfo no the amount nti ye me nu mienu eni me maame a okọ pachi akofa neoma aba no omu na omu no ede sa to ne be mo na de ono nso kofa bode na ba no enso de sa ade no etfo na to so na me nu mienu a ye koto adi no ye ne be final bearers of the tour etfo na wie ye no ebeba besi yen ofa na enkosi hwe de enti enkosi hwe ni say ye nuanom NDC fo aye bi da okay 2015 the apex of the doom so eno aye papa jo mama be ka kire say ayi me pese me gege ayi no skani bi ka ho na matimi amamo light ena Ghana ye kasa ide but ye gitum say wo de say obema ye light nko ade a fa bi to so say de nuanom bi edi kan kan o de to yi to so o de to ne to so ade ne kosoro na afi na doom so ano ye din ena ekaya ya na omu sorry omu ya omu say sabi MPP fo na ejaye me so ofa me ba mtio eya na omu ya sabi wonim de nti correct omu ko over 2 billion no mu ja na wachiri
na PDS so
over 2 billion ena omu no ja na wachiri ena MPP yenya beto ye eka mu ja na chire ni nyina no mu pa economist any financial expert ya muti ye pese ye critical analysis a yemfa the percentage quantum political party bi ade tos say NDC for 8 years no legacy debt eka omo beto ye no omo free so say no mo de beka ho MPP free so no yen so na say ne de beka ho na aboa ma de obi ehun say hwan na chekere oman no na omo ntimi nya because omo history kire say ade no nya ade omo betima ye ebre bi omo ye say omo utum no mama ye kanea anye ye ebre wey eye sikagege you see me tie one analyst and I think say it's prudent say me so me share omo anka say nim say dollar no per omo budget no e pege dollar no 15 cedis and no omo no dia ye omo analysis omo dia ye omo budget aye omo bibia and then according to the experts I am mimi quoting no ono no and then no dollar number 10 point something and 11 something enti aban nioma a wode kwa mana no nyina no ne bo so atiama no enti wa shorty sika about 30%. Enti nyese o gisika no na wode aba be kanea no na emom o gisika na ma ne budget shortfall no wode ho na kwakoshe omo nka no kra ne mfa nkyere na John Jina Poni Sam George de omaji omani so muni man composition ko man kasa say over enna enti nukura wo mu no enye se omo ba gisika
na say shortfall in export revenue no
that is it
and I do have and no munya dollar no na 40-50
ejo mo munim oh because of a say na omo no enti na MPP for bi say omo say they should give us one single policy omo dia ba ama dollar na stabilize
gold board
yes gold board enti ahyase na no munim no omo no eto no munim say gold board ebetimi stabilize dollar ni say ya over and come budget ngo main 15 cedis per dollar they didn't know wey omo keke nyina abeto omo mfimfini bi na ye sha say scrutinize ye in there Ghana ni any obi a what systems ase no enim de enti a dollar na eba from this is common knowledge common sense. But what say now munim say because gold board no omo ba aban mu anofa omo shase even omo nya maye no gold board no mu di hu nkomo it say now munim say gold board betima omo di solution and komo budget ni mu komo di $1 to 15 cedis ne behim say komo betima peg is okay this is the result gold board e de be maye it gold board ye de ba e betimi ama dollar na stabilize it to this level it ye na ye budget ni say komo fa ni 15 and omo budget ni no omo si bubo nuam and omo si yen ena yentua sika no mfanko sa budget ne ka no omumfa nkoti na ekoya na se ban mutin chenso so na mo criticize say 11 nye na 11 na man send sika amintua anyway a bia mefa bia metua bi no de na office say no kra wotuo de na etina sabi wo defend sa de we wo roso no na de ya me ya ne say wo defend nyina so ye cheche ensam fiu me pa there's offer nti basically saa nyoma we no moma ye educate ye nkofo na enough for once many age say a chamber of oil marketing say we de kilantua omusi omunye na muntimi nyo omo hwe so na Ghana for so said the MPP MPs are kind of parliament no yenso yentua because we are going to demonstrate this one against this one enye papa offer because political interest na doso enye papa de anopa yi me late de ba ma charge ba because obi say wo kono monka ne ye because ya this one no mo de bre eti obi to 4 gallons wo kotua over 16 cities 17 cities over basically say week ni nyina no wa wo to petrol 500 cities no utua over 40 something Ghana cities ye ko ya na say e buy of coming back to the next in a year na otu eka ye nyina no ye ba padie obi ba padie a twere no say odwuma ye ni akatua e fatan no so e wo se wo de ma no na nurse ni asabi oti moja sabi oti atantan de sabi oye de wo so na one watenase ama wo aban no on principle waja tum so obetua wo say ene dachi and I keep saying on say eno wa wo interview a wo ye Yera Ostengami was it for 8 years and no your consultant me tell you nurse for on strike that and there is reason ebia enye ye papa Ostengami na yi ka ho de but MPP aban adwumayefo generally eje omudi adwumayefo generally GMPP aban di because NDC aban betima hwe woni play na gajo say sika we yentua we rofa yentua and that is the reason why you tag ye we because mo bad your nsa be kan sika da nurse for no what na say ade na wonye mo knowing very well me nua otu oka enkwa de yes enkwa ekwan bi so e be sere nua no nurse for say nipa nkwanto mo fo mo ni nto but unim say yenkwanti essential services no aban de na wo say you give it essential attention because unim say essential service unim say nipa na ne dele no yenkwa ho ade na wo ye eti wo asaban ye ne ntwetwe we enye adwuma bi asabi wankwa nipa ngu we wankwa nipa bewu eno nti na wo saban sa wo dwene wo manfo ho a wo ntwentwen wo na ase na wo twetwe wo na ase na oba bontiam besu ene nipa ewu ene yenye mu ene yenye ni say ya ofa ye koya na se bai na ndisi aban na ye very dangerous me say Ghana de ye yakoma mu no ye Ghana phone nim party obetima ye oman basically Ghana phone nim ba ye toda ya na ehinsem ni nyoma bi nti no ma ye ba mo tuwe ya no mo ni omo mo take certain decisions bi a ye may election year nti me sinka over one share this time around mo margin of a year mo di be lose ni bi nsida be unprecedented nti ye be srofa ye de ye sra ban say next for no mo nhwe omo no mo mpe no mo ka minim say me fa utag asem no so na me nkyere omu kakra utag tutag setag ofa wa wani tua ene ewiasi the way a AC tumrika no tumrika ten enti wo ye teacher ni a say de menu a wotuo ye teacher ni o tertiary na nyina ye a teacher for tertiary no I was you have to live with the time and living with the time here constant research and the fitity aban ene adwumayefo ya ka say sai mo adwuma no tibia ni nti no ye be ma mo book and research allowance basically da bia mo dia research na mo timanya nimdie dia akere nimdie abefo nimdie dia akere ayi emre bi yewra okuje to be deputy minister for education and was original den say sa book and research allowance ayi no obetwam and no utag any omode boy niana or science atem no say or beti national research fund omoba we no omati national research fund me professor Yahant we a board member omati sa research fund no book and research allowance no be sin na yente won asem na je say sa omadwene bi na omofa no bre bi atwam no eno na afie ombe so mo side ba eno na utag ni tutag ni setag ya sense ni akachom say be sin because MPP ho no by April ubon say what the exchange rate or the because es can no mutua in dollars ubon so the exchange rate number ebia the government is going to peg the book and research allowance at this rate now what the aba be sin exchange rate we bibia yenka ho asem enti na je say sa nkomo bi na omudi ni mre bi atwam no eno anombe so mo side ba brewi na mo we yo because you tag there any sa ankofo na mo de mo nsa keka no o mo ka mo hu bom a we first time no kra mu ntwa na yetumu muntu tumu na mo ye because baby amo nante ko ne nyoma mo de mo nsa keka no mo de mo nsa keka kwa chiri dudu.
Okay, but I say I go to
now I'm wondering, is UTAG KNSC different from the other UTAG friends?
UTAG and I say almost our local chapters
because Saturday, Dr. Enoch Champon, Madam, but confirming Professor Sapon, me dancing, Mr. Moa, and Minia Kodi, my dancer for. Ajito said the government has paid their research and book allowances.
It's never true.
That is what Enoch said.
It's never true.
Enoch, Dr. Enoch.
Maybe last year.
Mama evidence. Or Dr. Enoch in the camera, or KNSC.
It's never true.
So I'm wondering why TUTAC today, are buying into among research and books allowance, and for that matter, mobile strike. In any case, I'm right. So I'm fighting for book and research allowance because I think one of the pillars are university in the general study promoting lectures. Said the bear, you who say, what office, and answer the child will training in an no. Who update you, who research, who you said the bear in so I think say they didn't fit some by advocates say or more research and books allowance and anything. But I think say the strikes are becoming one too many. I think say I don't know say ban way by anything a bit more phobia APP on ammonia strike and ammonia striker. Yes, sir, conformity or some come say a crumon. What to be so until say we are manuku na opposition na hono wako ninti sababu wa shankrofobia bobo kutupa na obesho mu kutupa so yenye striker at the end of the day yenyina na omani yetim ekoyi a ekoma yema yenyina etochi manso a etochi mama yenyina nti ebesre so I don't know yeah factor into our budget this year budget and nti no wo advocate and as ko prayer ko striker sabi ntwa yie madama yeremo betenase I didn't come. I discussion negotiations. Say next year budget and a mid-year budget. Say Sikano and I say I don't know why. You know, so you betcha Mamun and Musma day. Monya Mosmodi and strike the messer. Say you tag, set tag, nay, tag, madama. Monfantu form, Monframawasakra. Monin is singing in a besser, some Ramawasa. No man, chicken, and if you crack a trend, the Seba. Akitwende bosu bia kunkuruna na musaka na other benefits no na se bia ho hia ye community no enya ma ya ye besremo na money aban na nya adwene ye nyina yenko bankrum oman no that MPP forward that sense of entitlement no se sabi se anya omo a obi antumi nye and that is what they have to clear from their mindset enya se sabi anya MPP for ne be ya obi an obetima a chire oman no Ghana no that sense of entitlement no I think you should eschew it. Oman Ghana and Chichiri. Say, Sabina Bakufo na Juni trim said in your submission. No, I do know what trim, I do not meet him. Yan Shayimuni, yes, we are Checheni, or Teacher Institution, Miss Checheni. Young in our respective friends saying, departments, no, yeah, the OCA said the Ghana number fan into my prefer. Into that sense of MPP, Ghana for himself MPP for about Moody MPP. In the last 8 years, I didn't know Modia your Maui. More the Modia your Maui. And then Mubabe for Banwi, Mubabe Trakunyano, so not the colony at 3 cities in the 2 cities. And then no Casa Docune 7 Ghana cities. And the bottle and one bottle I say. Oh, some of these things, let's bring it down to our level. They that discourse and as that debate. The say 8 years and Mobidi, so much me boy my conquer Ghana. Mont me am what and a Ghana for I feel more than bon and a friend is a Mujumedi Mudi or someone na NDC formula. Yaba in the last couple of months, 6 months in the Shanoma Koso. And now call and one yateso, among yateso, petrol yateso, dollar da from tube, dollar da from money, pewter chamia. Ah, general Hoye. What I see? What I say? Yeah, Chichenoma. You're in the process. We are in the process of developing this country. To me, now, Sabi, Mutamos and Moya de Mahodi bet me. Yes, you are Bayamba. Yeah, they are holding bet me, they are Pijagan and Kanko. And to my dad opportunity and another chance.
Yeah. Yes, you take strike and you're politically motivated because you take leadership on you take leadership. Yeah, toward the BA Abayan or near Mano. The Susi or you pro opposition. A Jupa call all the campuses. Omunina a pro NDC. Omunyina Professor your hands squad or communicate you tag president or communicate me NDC when your appointment. And when I a genuine Opa ye national you tag national president. Opa mon section. Mbajaja say enti ho ye de bema the opposite way no where NDC was we next election no be no bo say the Jesus so ye pro
MPP naba so that there be a person with the pressure to about
that is strategically to get what we want strike when I yakon mo take decision no kra do na ye pro NDC but eh the send factor and ye of ambacho ye dey asam no kwa wie no MPP e was say ye nyanto boase ye nsi obia kwan but e was say tutu ya namo ye ne ye nyoma ye you see the best mechanic say party reorganization is also part of the strategy.
Okay.
Dear, wouldn't you could the position be no? Also, a part of the strategy. Etimoma very careful na sabi choker and in your may batabata di of a more party. Now this is especially Ashanti region say ya besha da honorable Miami former MC honorable baby will be a Michel Amwoku Kessben dey so ye a fee yenya pese oba regional secretary Omedini kama
François Jinam den
I nimpa Bible party she say grassroots person party ntia say dey honorable Amwoku afi ya pese obetene ne name
also there no François so Jinam den ke Ova ye de kwe ye say na person o ka no dey nya bre
but e dey
no ana daughter boss no
this week meka
no ana daughter boss this kwandem
meka
say you know baby na Tuesday it that's why
some ka party omo no person omo party no person say no yes you mpe one party state you mpe right enti mama wish you happy birthday sina
right
na yanko na wafa makwata wasante ma so menka ncho chia
wafa makwata wafa so me jeso pa so na Mr. Donkomi suit Mr. Donkomi suit
okay
bra penny also so tie pa Donkomi suit our doom boss for Brosana nche hope also be channel pa
happy birthday enko Emma Kinko organizer of firing squad
la ila bismillah only organizer of firing squad I see
Kinko and ewa with a happy birthday Sonko enko mam sansona happy birthday enko emfa emma kwasi kwaku asafweje
registrar of scholarship secretariat
kwaku na da hono
asafweje a very fine gentleman asafweje ene na woda brapeni bracketwa koso abodwuma nyamisha pa onye okese pa
right afei ma yentwa so enso ewa ha na yemfa de aka happy birthday enkoma my beloved my lovely brother RB. Also, God richly bless you.
Sure.
We every black man fashion see yen cancho say RB Nyankopon in Shrapa. So happy birthday Enko Enfamam. Also senior, please wish him happy birthday for me. Incoming Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer Acid and your friend
Acid.
The Ashanti
Commander Cancer Abibu.
Acid.
Youth Organizer for North West.
Acid your friend. So happy birthday Enko Enfamam. So Ashanti Regional Youth Organizers Choice. And Omo Edegua Asem.
Okay.
And a happy birthday Enko Enfama Mr. Samuel Oseipoku Registrar Kessben University. And then some kumo.
Teacher birthday fam.
May the Almighty God continue to protect you, shower his mercies upon you, and grant you everything your heart desires. May the Lord continue to protect you from the eyes of the evil and guide your steps into greatness. From all of us at Kessben University to you, stay blessed, sir. We a registrar and so birthday and a ya wish. Of I know sina me won kaibo kitwa ba ko ka me so birthday ni bi wo ma e bi ni ho dia nei ma men kanche ye ahwefo se yin kaibo kitwa bi na eba we ye say friends ye enkaibo kitwa bi ma menfa eno to aso na fe yenko e wo hanom se say okay. Funeral of Madame Jemima Saki, formerly of Capital Radio Kumasi, and Joy FM Accra. No Sankoye MTN Kakra. Hot Cortes comes off this Thursday, 12 June 2025 at 8 a.m. Our family house, our Chumate Chima Kumasi. She was the cousin of Reverend Victor Kusibuating, international, of Power Chapel International.
Right. I was for had a dignity see what take you in Kamala Yanabo and Simiano, my maiden the Kofi Appiah. Yamia Ben Numeri no watch, and then she will advent change medina so a holy being your brother and somewhere kenning in no, ya dissecting in our church, said ye. Also, yes, sorry, so you say Joe Laka or a transit now or the medful action. I good imun seven or abro, about uncle, and the holistic news no so about somewhere can the bro, Yakramo.
We'll be right back. Gotta pay some bills.
Metaphor would see me, and many will be the say, Jabin Bank PLC.